Today's World is sponsored by Shanahan Steakhouse. Welcome to my world, where we don't hire losers to be costumed characters. The Nuggets have hired Mike Malone. Pause here for sigh. What's next? Jeff Bezdelik is lead assistant? Yes. Maybe Bill Hansick and Scott Hastings, too? Bring back Adrian Dantley and Mike Dunlap. The Nuggets have hired Mike Malone, who in his first head coaching job had a winning percentage of .368. Remember that, .368. Melvin Hunt, who lost out to Malone and will be thrown to the curb, had a winning percentage of .435 during his brief time as the coach of this dumpster fire meets train wreck situation with the Nuggets. Brian Shaw's winning percentage with the Nuggets was .397. George Karl's winning percentage with the Nuggets was .662. Jeff Bezdelik, who seems to be in line to be back as the top assistant here, he's in Memphis now, oh no, had a winning percentage with the Nuggets of .380. Of all those people, Malone's winning percentage was the lowest. And all I hear is he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. How about that? Even with those dismal teams in Los Angeles and New York after he coached successfully in Phoenix, Mike D'Antoni has a career winning percentage of .516. D'Antonio wanted the job. Hunt wanted the job. Josh Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, Tim Connelly, Pete D'Alessandro, Smokey the Bear Up, and everyone else involved in this hunt for a coach other than Hunt thought Malone was the man for the job. At political conventions, Les, I've attended 5 of them, delegates are always shouting from the floor, 4 more years. Well, Nuggets fanatics are screaming the same chant. 4 more years of pathetic basketball. This reminds me an awful lot, and I mean the word awful, of the period before Carmelo Anthony, then George Karl, then Chauncey Billups got to town. If the Nuggets intended to make no noise, they've succeeded. I checked the ticket windows this morning outside the Can. There wasn't a line waiting to buy season tickets. There was nobody. Is Nuggets Nation excited? The nation has decided to secede from the union of the Nuggets. A poll in the Denver Post showed that more than 70% of the respondents didn't like the hire. 10% didn't care, and the other 20% apparently don't know anything about Malone or basketball. He grew up in Queens, was an okay college player, then was an assistant coach at 3 colleges and on 4 NBA teams before getting his first head coaching job with Sacramento. Malone immediately went out and hired as his lead assistant, get this, Brendan Malone, who it so happens is his father. The elder Malone had been a career assistant too, and briefly an interim head coach in the NBA. He liked the Kings so much, and the head coach, that he quit soon after joining the franchise. And everybody said he wanted to go fishing and enjoy his life. He's an assistant in Detroit. He went and got another job in the NBA. Brooks didn't want this job. Thibodeau didn't want this job. Gentry didn't want this job. College coaches didn't want this job. Great assistant coaches with San Antonio didn't want this job. At least give Malone credit for wanting the job. Of course, he had no other options. So riddle me this, Batman. The Brian Shawshank connection didn't work. Concentrate on defense, half-court game, slow down, efficiency, put players in the right positions, piss off the players in the media and the fans and anyone else with sense in the NBA. So Josh Kroenke and Tim Connelly, the 2 brilliant heads of the Nuggets, who hired Shaw, fired Shaw. Now they bring in a guy who's never won a championship, who likes to concentrate on defense, half-court game, slow down, efficiency. Please explain. You can't. Doesn't make any sense. Of course, like Dick Monfort, Josh Kroenke will never fire himself. There's an old rock and roll song entitled 40 Miles of Bad Road. Guess what? Wait and see. 4 more years. Next, I expect the Nuggets will give Ty Lawson a 6-year extension and fire Rocky the mascot. I'm Woody Paige, and I'm going to wait and see. Shanahan Steakhouse has been selected by the public, same public that responded to the poll, as one of the best restaurants in Denver, which it is. It's open. This is important. It's Open Table's 2015 Diner's Choice winner. If you've ever booked, have you ever booked on Open Table?
No.
It's a real, give them a plug. But I trust Open Table. I mean, they give you some good information when you book reservations. So they think it's one of the best restaurants in town. We think it's one of the best restaurants in town. Mike Malone will think it's one of the best restaurants in town. Book a reservation today and tell them. Well, you can't tell them a lie, but if you call, you can do that. You call and tell them Les Shapiro sent you. Or you can go online and you don't have to tell them anything. You just go to shedhandssteakhouse.com.